Hey, what's going on, guys? The Brack Attack here, back for another part of Let's Play Pokemon Fire Red, and let's get into it. We're gonna be taking on the Celadon Gym, and I was just for a second there pondering whether or not to keep my Growlithe in the lead, and I think for the moment it's pretty good to keep it out there, just to give it extra levels. I'm not confident with it taking on that just yet, so we'll switch to Pidgeotto. Now, I am not completely sure what type of gym this is. I'm going to be honest here, I don't even know who the leader is. I think, is it Janine or something? Yeah, I'm not 100% sure who the gym leader is. I had a gut feeling it was Koga, but that's not right. Well, I've got a feeling that, well, more than a feeling, I pretty much know that Koga is the leader of the gym in Fuchsia City. So I've been racking my brain trying to think who it is. It's the only gym leader I wouldn't be able to tell you about, because I can, as I get poisoned there. That's what's making me think it might be Koga, because he's a poison type trainer. But going back to it, I can name all the trainers. There's Brock, Misty, Surge, Giovanni, Sabrina, Koga, Blaine. There, I just reeled 7 off right there, and I don't know the last one. I just reeled 7 gym leaders off the top of my head. Is there a way that I can? I guess if I can cut this, and I can see who the hell the gym leader is. I think that might be Janine. It's a girl, so Janine might have been a correct hunch. I think I've got an antidote. Apparently not. Well, I guess I'm just gonna deal with the poison for now. I'll go out and heal before my, gym leader match, because you don't want to go in with something that's, pretty badly beaten up, like no doubt my Pidgey will be if I just keep it getting poisoned. And that's a bonus there, that poison stops him from inflicting another status ailment to me. But while we're just taking out the underlings of this gym, I should mention that there has been a lot of Pokemon news in the past 3 days, I'd say. And I'll try and just start it out in order of when it broke. First of all, we had a leaked page from Korokoro, which detailed 3. I think that's the correct number. 3 new Pokemon. It may be 4. Don't quote me on that. But the ones I remember were, yeah, it probably is 3. There was a panda, which I can't remember the name of. A lizard, which I can't remember the name of. But there was a green quadruped type thing. I guess kind of similar to Torterra. And that's name is Gogoat. Now, I know this name, and I've been able to remember this name because it's without a doubt the most important, I guess, of the reveals, because it was shown in one of the images to be able to be ridden. Now, this has caused a lot of speculation whether all Pokemon can be ridden, or if it's only certain applicable Pokemon, or even if you can only ride it in a certain area, which is what Bulbapedia on their Bulba News Twitter account posted. They posted that Gogoat could only be ridden in Miar City, which no one else has reported on. So I don't know. Maybe that was just I don't know. I'd assume that Bulbapedia would be getting that, pulling that from a translation of the Korokoro scans, but nobody else has pulled anything out like that. So, I'm not completely sure about that. The next little tidbit of info, I guess, that's important is, it's not really important, but some people care about it, is that customization of your own trainer is in fact in the game, but it seems to be, from the way it was worded, it's limited to skin tone and hair. So it's customization of some sort. I don't really care about it, and I'm telling you now, I'll keep the default hair and default skin tone when I do get my hands on Pokemon X. So, it's not something I care about. I kind of like taking the character that that Game Freak have given you, because, well, basically that character is canon. The one that I create with the, the really dark skin tone and the big blue afro, that's not exactly canon or anything. But yeah, it's, I guess, if you've been clamoring for that, it's something. It's in the game now, so you could probably expect Game Freak to expand on it in future iterations. Either that, they're either going to expand on it or remove it completely, because that's what they seem to do. If they're not improving it, they usually just get rid of it. And then the final piece of, well, it's kind of news, but not really. On Pokemon Smash, there was a little segment where they were dressed up as, they dressed up as evolutions. I'm not sure, but there was someone dressed up as a Sylveon, and there was wacky shenanigans going on, and they're trying to guess what type it is. And it was shown to be ineffective against, what was it? I think it was ineffective against fighting and strong against ice, which has confused some people because it's making ice even more redundant. And yeah, it's got people speculating even more. One thing I've thought, while everyone's thinking, oh, it's got to be a new type, I've been thinking, could it not possibly be a dual typing? That's, yeah, where I've been leaning. But, yeah, no one else has seemed to have this similar, opinion to me. Which, I'm probably going to be completely wrong, considering, if there's like only me thinking it, it's probably not gonna come true. Jeez, my Pidgeotto is taking a lot of damage now. But yeah, so that was the news that we all just got thrown at us very early on. I don't think I'm missing any news that was revealed. So yeah, it was kind of a lot to get dumped on us at once. It's not a whole heap of info, but compared to what we've been getting in previous months, it's a whole lot, because we've been getting nothing. And 3 new Pokemon, learning that you can ride one of the Pokemon, learning there's customization, and in fact we also learnt that Celadon City is a city. We didn't know that before then. So, as well as speculation about the type, that's a lot more than recent times. So yeah, that basically sums up all of the Pokemon goings on. I believe it was reported as well that Korokoro will have more new info on the games next month. So hopefully that is more Pokemon reveals and stuff like that, which will be cool because it's starting to creep up on the release. But yeah, time to focus on the battling as my Growlithe gets stunned. Trying to use Growlithe because my Pidgey is just dying at the moment, and of course, Growlithe is just being like stalled by Gloom, who doesn't seem to have an attacking move. It should. Oh god, they're gonna use a super potion, really? Didn't even restore its full health. Okay, start all over again. Absorb, there we go. First attacking move that Gloom has used. And it's not very effective, so... You know, you're fighting an uphill battle, Gloom. If Paralysis wasn't on right now, you know, I would be kicking your ass to the curb. Okay, that should... Oh, I don't know if I'll be able to kill it with the next one, so we're going to have to take another Ember. Keeps using Sweet Scent. My god. Evasiveness fell. Real... Like, is that necessary? Oh, hung on with about 1 HP. And Sweet Scent again. I think I'm going to go out and heal after this battle because I want my Pidgey to be, you know, up and running. So there we go. Growlithe defeats Gloom. 621 experience. Ivysaur. Well, I might as well keep Growlithe in for now because Pidgey is probably going to die if I switch in. So, use Ember, use Leech Seed. Hopefully this will do decent damage. It's not bad. And it burnt. That's much better than just having Ember just do the probably, what was it? Probably maybe 20% damage to its health. So Razor Leaf, ooh, critical hit. And that's a lot. Oh wow. I'm going. Oh, I was gonna say I'm going to switch out now, but oh, Leech Seed almost took me down. I'm gonna have to use my Venusaur because if I use Dugtrio, I will get my butt kicked. So I guess using something that's neutral is much better than using something that is going to get killed. I'll use Razor Leaf. I was thinking about using Sleep Powder, but well, I'm not sure if it will actually work because Burn's on. But oh, dick! What an asshole! Okay, so I fell asleep. Yep. It would be beneficial if you would wake up Venusaur because I need to kill Ivysaur. Maybe Burn's just gonna end up taking it out. Actually, that's probably gonna happen if I don't wake up this turn. Well, I do, so that's gonna help things move along a little bit quicker. Okay, so we defeated the cool trainer who had about 3 million Pokemon, and now I need to run out, and I can't run because amazing Gen 3 design, game design here. Not able to run in buildings. Pidgeotto fainted. Well, that is what the Pokemon Center is for. Okay, let's go. Past this Team Rocket Grunts. And where's the Pokemon Center? Is it over here? I don't think it's over. Yes, it is over here. I'm not really that accustomed with Celadon City. It's not a city that I've really spent any great deal of time in before, so I'm just kind of still feeling my way through, you know, the town. I'm gonna have to do some Team Rocket shenanigans though here in the game corner, which will be a good experience gold mine for me. Okay, let's destroy this cut tree again for about probably the 4th time, and let's take on some more trainers. I don't think we're not going to be able to beat this gym in this part, which is suckish because that's what I hoped we could accomplish. But we can probably take out all of their minions, and that's something, because in the next part we'll be able to take on the gym leader and Celadon Game Corner. Okay, so that's... Ooh. That was... Oh my god, that's an accident that I've pressed that twice. I was trying to go to Pokemon and get my Pidgeotto, which really needs to evolve to a Pidgeot already. Okay, Acid, don't poison me, thank you. That's not exactly what I would want after I've just healed and had Pidgeotto die from poison. Oh, Growlithe grew to level 18. Pidgeotto slowly leveling up because I have to share the experience with Growlithe to get it similarly leveled. Want to get it to around level 30 as quick as possible, so it's even with my team. What was I doing there? I don't want to battle. My team, yeah, it's over leveled at the moment, but you can see it's gonna. Oh God, sleep powder. Doesn't Keen Eye stop that? I swear to, no, maybe not. That's loss of accuracy, I think it's only for. But yeah, you can see with having to, you know, get a Growlithe, and level it up, it's taking away half the experience points from Pidgeotto, so Pidgeotto is gonna level up less quickly. And the same thing's gonna happen when I get my Lapras from Saffron, which isn't gonna be too long until I get Lapras, and then Electabuzz, which isn't gonna be exactly a whole long time until I get Electabuzz. So everything will probably just come into balance soon. I'm not sure why I walked around this way. Need to take on this picnicker now. Weren't you picking in here earlier? No, that was the old pervert standing outside the window. That wasn't me. I'm just here for the Pokemon battles, not to look at these teenage girls. Okay, so Pidgeotto again. Everyone knows the drill now. Razor Leaf. Just as long as you don't poison me, I'm cool with you doing that. Okay, wing attack. And one shot kill. Yep. Not sure what level the gym leader. Say probably the highest maybe will be 28. I'm gonna sound Ivysaur now. I'm gonna keep Pidgeotto in just because Ivysaur has caused me a bit of trouble in the past with, you know, sleep and stuff. So just want to get it killed already. Okay, so there we go. Pidgeotto level 36. Does it evolve now? I've been waiting for this thing to evolve for so long. Maybe this is the time. Yes, it is. Pidgeotto is evolving. Make sure not to press B because that would be really suckish. Here we go. Pidgeot is now mine. Look at that badass bird. Your Pidgeotto evolved into Pidgeot. So, with that, we'll cut into here and see if these girls next to the gym leader are trainers, which I don't. Oh, they are. Okay, I didn't know that. So this will be our last trainer, I guess, before the end of the pop, because we're into the 18-minute mark. Yeah, I wasn't expecting these to be trainers, which is actually pretty cool because, you know, more experience before I take on the gym leader. Sent out Pidgeot, first ever battle as a Pidgeot, and nice, that sleep pattern misses. Wing attack, extra strong wing attack now that we've got a big Pidgeot. Super effective. Growlithe gonna gain a few experience, and so is Pidgeot. Gloom. Switch out. This is basically into a routine now to take on this gym. Something I'm not looking forward to is Sabrina's gym. That's gonna be a nightmare. Her Pokemon are like level 40s, so yeah, that's gonna be tough. Or this gym badge will be my 4th. Would it? I think it'd be my 4th because I've taken on Brock, Misty, and Lieutenant Surge. I don't think I've taken on another one. So 5, and I gotta go Fuchsia. So if I can go to Fuchsia's gym first, that'd be welcome. But I'd like to take on Silphco, sorry, before then, so I can get my Lapras. But I guess that's it for this part. Thanks for watching, guys. Next time we're going to take on Janine, and well, we're going to take on one more underling, and then we're going to take on Janine, get our 4th badge, and then hopefully kick some more Team Rocket butt. So thanks for watching. catch me next time for more Pokemon Fire Red.